What's up, Transformers fans? And I know it's late to say it, but I want to say Happy New Year to my fans on this video. And I hope you've all enjoyed your holidays. I hope you've had a good Christmas. And, well, let's say I hope you've all got what you wanted. And let's say I'm happy. I was happy on my holiday. I got what I wanted. And I was proud, to be with my family and all that for Christmas. And also, I know it has been a while since I've done a video on whatever Marvel or Transformers. It's just because it was Christmas, so I got a bit busy with Christmas, and then, well, with the start of the new year, like a couple of weeks, like we've been in now, it's just been busy for me. So yeah, that's why I haven't been doing most. That's why I've been missing most of the news from Transformers or Marvel, really. So I'm sorry if I haven't done those videos for you, but I'll make them up to you. I'll try and a future video if they bring the same news as the ones I miss out here. Anyways, so let's start off with what we are. Well, before I start off what we're going to talk about today, I just want to let you know that in 19 days we'll be having the Super Bowl, and we always know that at the Super Bowl they always release some good trailers. Well, maybe not a very long one. They always release like 30 seconds of a trailer, but it's obvious on this year we're gonna get a Transformers one. So I'm looking forward to the Transformers Super Bowl trailer, and I don't know what we're gonna be expecting for this. I mean, it's obvious that we're gonna get some new scenes, but I'd say it'll be like most of the trailer will be new scenes, and we might just get couple of shots from the first trailer. I mean, I don't know, but I'm hoping that we get to see more footage. I hope we see more, so we can try and make sense of what's going on in the story. Where could this take place in the story? So, yeah, I'm looking forward to that as well. With that as well, I'm hoping that Marvel release some, for their Guardians, and hopefully Spider-Man. So I could do the videos for them as well, because when the day come on, the Transformers Super Bowl and the Marvel ones, don't worry, I will do a reaction video to them and go through as normal what happened in it. So, thought to let you know. That's for that one. Now, in today's topic, and I know a couple of this stuff I'm going to talk about, it's been like a week now since it's been out, but I just want to get my opinion on the about this. So in today's topic, we're going to be talking about the toys, really. About the Transformers toys for the fifth film, yeah. There hasn't really been there's not a lot of Transformers toys yet, but they have shown a couple of them. Like, there's only 3 they've showed off. But, yeah, that sounds pretty good to talk about in this. But before I want to get into talk about the toys, there was something I wanted to bring up, and I should have said that first before I announced about talking about the toys, but I just wanted to get this out of the way quick, because, I mean, and it's also been out for a bit, but I wanted to get my talks about it. Now, a while ago now, we've had a photo came on the internet of Mark Wahlbery, that's it, as Kay Yeager, and the actress Laura Haddock. I'm sure I said her first name right. Yeah, Laura Haddock, that's it. And we see a picture of them in a random Cybertronian ship. It looks like inside of a Cybertronian. Well, it has to be a ship, and from the looks of it, this has to be the underwater ship that we got from the when we had our big poster with Optimus and the three-headed dragon and all that random stuff in the background. And I'll tell you now, I love the picture. I really love the picture. Now, the one thing that got me excited was behind them when you see a statue of a robot knight. One of those we saw in the ship that Lockdown had. And that looks pretty cool, really. That looks pretty awesome. The inside of it so far looks good. Now, I'm wondering where in the part of the ship is this at? I mean, is this somewhere like in the middle of the ship, or is it at the bottom of the ship, or is it around by those two? I mean, I can't say it's at the front of the ship, because the front of the ship would have to be like the control center, like where they fly the ship and everything, but I don't know. It just looks pretty good. I just thought I'd get that out quick before I get to the figures. Alright, so let's get to the figures. Now, the first 2, they've already been out for a bit, but as I said, I just want to talk to. Really, I just want to talk about them just a little bit because I know they've been out for a bit, and you might have saw and heard about them, but I want to say my point of view or what I think about them. So let's start with the first one. We start with the Optimus Prime toy, and this one I'm calling it the Shadow Spark. That's what I'm calling for this Optimus Prime toy. And when I first looked at it, I thought, wow, it looks pretty good. And I thought first it was a new mold of it. I thought I thought it was like a new look of it. Like I thought it was like they made the toy more movie accurate. You know, when I've said in the past, like where they did with the second Transformers Optimus Prime toy. But no, what they've done is they just got the Age of Extinction Optimus Prime toy and they just repainted him really. But I mean, if you're a fan who collect these toys, to me, I would say, yeah, you should go and buy it. But really, what I just thought, I mean, if you haven't got the Age of Extinction Optimus Prime toy like this one here, then you could have a chance to get it. I mean, it won't be the red and blue colour like you might have wanted, but at least you'll get the figure in this kind of colour. But that's just my saying. I mean, it's your idea. It's your choice. Like if you want to get this one or you just want to leave it, because if you already got the figure and you don't want to get it again because it's in a different color, well, it's your choice, really. It's your choice. Now the other one. Now this one ain't really part of the Transformers 5 figures, but let me talk about this. Now, they've also revealed this Bumblebee toy, and it's possibly a masterpiece or whatever they call it. It's like a special edition toy. That's what I'm classing it as. And really, it's just the figure of this toy, and this is Bumblebee. This is Bumblebee, the figure I'm talking about. And I thought first, oh, is this for the new movie version of him? But no, it's the let's say he's got the vehicle from Transformers 1 when he gets the second vehicle when he goes to the more better version of the vehicle he is. So, but the looks of it looks good. Also in vehicle mode, it does look good. Now, it looks really pretty good. I mean, to me, it does. And as I said with the Optimus, if you ever didn't get a toy of Bumblebee from the first film, well, this one will be your opportunity, because this one is better than the first film toy they did for Bumblebee. And that I'm talking about not the crap vehicle one he was in the beginning of the film. I'm talking about the one later on before the other ones came. So I would say you should. To me, I would say you should go and get that because it looks pretty good. It looks badass to me. It does. It looks pretty good to me. Oh, excuse me. Now, before we move to the newer one they released yesterday, they also revealed some new pictures of the latest Optimus Prime for the 5th film, and it's just a bunch of pictures with the kids just showing it off, So, looks pretty good. I still think the figure looks alright, but I was really hoping that they could have done a leader class of the figure. But, who knows? They might be working on the leader class version of it. But, I can't say there is, but we would just have to wait and see, really. Right, those are the ones out of the way. Now, the last figure I got to talk about, and this is the best one I saved for last. They have revealed a RC Sqweeks toy. Now, RC means remote control, just in case if you don't know what that means. So yeah, they have showed off a remote control Sqweeks toy. And let me tell you now, whoa, it looks pretty badass. Now, I'll tell you this now why. Because there are new things on there that we didn't see when we first looked at Sqweeks. And, and let me go through what I mean. Now, in the when they revealed the character's look, and when they revealed also did the bio for the for the toy really. I mean for the character I meant. I don't recall that in the part of the picture, I'm sure that he only just had his one leg was just a wheel, and the other one was just a stand up for him. And no, on this one, no. On this one, it's a it's 2 wheels really. He's got 2 wheels and looks pretty good. I'm gonna just typing it in, you know, just try to remember what Sqweeks looks like. I'm trying to get it up, but it's not. Oh, here we go. See what he had in the content art. Yeah, as well as I said, because in this toy one, he's actually got the other wheel on there, so that looks pretty cool. And on his right arm, he's got an actual robot arm. Now, when we first looked at the pictures of Sqweeks, in the proper look of him, his hands were like handles, you know, when you hold when you're riding the bike. But in this one, he's actually got a robot arm, and that looks pretty cool. But it gets better. Sqweeks has a weapon, and this weapon is a badass weapon. So, and I'm really, really looking forward to this now. And it looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Now, I did say to myself, I bet you there's going to be a surprise for Sqweeks. Like, something's going to happen, and he's going to come out as a badass robot maybe with a lot of guns and everything. And this is what I imagine. Now, I'm still wondering if there's going to be hidden weapons we don't know about, and I still think there is. You know, maybe he could have like a lot of walkie lunges on his back. Who knows? Who knows? Who really knows? And the paint on the figure looks pretty good. They actually got the paint right, and it looks pretty awesome. Now with it, I did find a short video with someone trying the toy out, and he does have a voice on there, and I got to hear his voice for the first time saying "Cowabunga" or what he's supposed to say in the film. But the voice of him sounds alright. Now I don't know if he'll actually sound like that when it comes to the film, but he might. But who knows? But we will just have to wait and see into the film. And also with it, they've showed off the remote control for the toy, and the remote looks alright. It looks alright for the kids who want to play with this toy. You know, this would be good for them. Well, that's the thing really. If you got someone who's going to love Sqweeks for the film, you know, if you got someone who you know and is already loving Sqweeks, let them know about this. Let them know about there's a toy of him coming out. A remote control version of him. I don't know if there'll be a transforming figure of him, but I don't know yet. But I'd say there is. Maybe they'll do a transforming vehicle one of him, but we just have to wait to see. And that's it really, guys. That's all from today's video. So as normal, all the pictures I've spoke about today, they're in my Transformers Facebook page. That's down in the description below. Give this a thumbs up. Also, if you enjoyed this video, just leave a comments below after you have a look at the pictures. Give me your thoughts of what you think of the figures. And also, share this out to your friends, you know, who have never seen this before, so I could get more viewers and subscribers. Now, if you're new to this is what I do. I do Transformers and Marvel news. With it, I do the trailer reactions and Super Bowl reactions to them as well, to both of them as well. When it comes to a lot more Super Bowl stuff, TV spots, if there's a lot of more TV spots, then, you know, that's going to have spoilers kind of stuff in it. I don't do those ones because I don't want to be spoiled, you know, when it comes to a film. And that's it really, guys. So I am hoping to try to make more videos, like a very more, but I can't promise yet, but I'm hoping that I can try and make a lot more. And that's it really, guys. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and see you again soon. Peace.